So now that the apartment tour is over, I thought we would talk about our first week here so far. We've officially been here a week now, and Chad did his Traditions Day, which was basically just like orientation. And I mean, he can't talk a whole lot about it because it's very, he just can't talk about stuff. But he did learn kind of the safety and rules and regulations he's gonna have to follow. And he got his badge and a set of Mickey ears and some COVID stuff, like a face shield and all. And so he had his Traditions Wednesday, and I had to go do my onboarding appointment, which was just like my fingerprints and a background check at the casting center across from Disney Springs, and that was pretty cool. The building is beautiful. Like when you go inside, it's just, I don't know, it's so magical. And today is Sunday. I was actually supposed to have my traditions yesterday, and I'm so bummed because I got there and I couldn't go in because my background check is still processing from when they submitted it Wednesday afternoon. And yeah, they said it could take 3 to 5 business days. It'd been 3 days, but it's still processing, so they're having to postpone my traditions to one day next week. And I'm really, really bummed about that because I was so excited. And I mean, it's a little over an hour drive for us to get there, so that was a lot of gas. So I'm kind of bummed about having to reschedule and like the process being prolonged because I'm so ready to start. But they said I should hear something Tuesday, since Monday's Memorial Day, about rescheduling one day next week for my traditions. And I mean, I guess it all worked out because while I was there yesterday, I dropped off the kids' enrollment papers for daycare and their immunization papers that I had emailed from Alabama. They won't accept. I have to go to the Florida Health Department and get them the immunization records transferred to Florida and basically have them on a Florida sheet, even though it's going to have the same information. And I'll have to do that Tuesday since the health department will be closed Monday. So, I mean, I guess it worked out because if I would have had my traditions yesterday, if they would have started me working, today or Monday or Tuesday, the kids would have not been able to go to daycare because they can't start without their immunization forms. So, I mean, it worked out. God is just lining everything up, and I just have to be patient. So today is actually Chad's very first day at Epcot, and he got his costume, and he looks really cute in it, by the way. He FaceTimed me on his lunch break, and so that's exciting, and I'm a little bit jealous. He's in Epcot today, and we're just sitting at the apartment, but I'm sure tomorrow, maybe evening, when he gets home from work, because he'll probably be too tired tonight, I'll get him on video to talk about what he can share. I mean, we really aren't allowed to share a whole lot as cast members, but he can kind of tell you about maybe his experience and kind of, if you're looking at becoming a Disney cast member, things that you can do. Like we can't share too much like behind the scenes stuff, but they're really strict, which I love their rules that they have because it just shows their values as a company and their employees, and they're not just a wishy-washy company who doesn't take care of their place. They take pride, and that's why Disney is as valued as it is, because of how they take pride in their company, their employees, their guests as a whole. So and he can kind of talk a little bit maybe about his Traditions Day. Since I didn't have mine, I can't really share anything about mine. But if you are looking to become a Disney cast member, just keep trying, because I've been wanting to be a cast member for 18 years and I'm almost 30 and I've been dreaming about it since I was 12. So just keep trying and never give up, and just look on the Disney Careers portal and keep putting in applications. And I've gotten denied several times. I've gotten a job one time and had to turn it down back in 2018 because it just wasn't the right time. So definitely keep trying, and make sure if you get accepted that you have 2 forms of ID and that they're not expired, because on my onboarding appointment to do fingerprints and background check, the girl's driver's license was expired and she had to reschedule, and she just left in tears, and I felt so bad for her. And down here, if you're like us and you relocate and then go to your appointments, if your license is expired and you have to renew it here, right now because of COVID, you have to call and make an appointment. And we've made an appointment to get our licenses changed over to Florida, but they're not expired, so we could use them for our appointments. And hey, sit down. But our appointment to get them changed over to Florida is a month out. That's how backed up they are on appointments. And you don't want to take a month to be able to do your job. So just make sure your licenses are not expired, or your passport, whatever you're using. And we use our Social Security cards as our second form of ID. So yeah. And I'll see if I can get Chad on video tomorrow to talk about his first couple of days and his Traditions Day. Hey, so now that we are all moved, I thought I would do a video of our new home. So, as you can see, there's the door. So you walk in the front door, and you walk in, and here's the kitchen. And we're basically all unpacked now, so it's getting there. So it's the kitchen. There's the front door again, and a little coffee area, and of course my treadmill. And then you find a Raiden. Hey, buddy. And you've got this little window that you can see out of the kitchen into the living room. Hey, baby. And see, I've got plenty of room for more coffee mugs, but we realized we may have to move the coffee mugs over there because walking in the door, one coffee mug has already fallen off and smashed into a million pieces. So, yeah, that's probably not going to be able to stay there. But we finally are all settled. I've got my workout corner, and everything's just about unpacked. The only box I have left now is the box of pictures. So this is a little hallway, and our bathroom is Funny Nemo. Hey. Ew. Okay, and then the kids' mess of a room. But it works for all 3 of them. They're still little, so sharing a room is working out all right. You want to say hey?
Hi.
You're on video.
So, I want to show them what it looks like on top bunk. I'm not going to completely get up there.
Well, I'll just hold it up there. You can show your baby Yoda
Yeah.
that you got up there.
Yeah. I want them to see how I organized it back here.
How you organized it?
That's how it's organized over there. Here's my Grogu. Here's my Donald. Here's Mickey Mouse. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. Here's Goofy. That's why you did too much. That's okay, I have 2 more stuff, 3 more. So,
Can you say hey? Are you cleaning up?
Big Mickey.
Ah.
Alright, so here's Big Mickey and Maytor. And last thing, my big pillow.
Pillow.
And
And I'm sure our downstairs neighbors love that trampoline. Yeah. Alright, so this is the master. Oops, on the light switch. And it's the least organized room, of course, because it's on the back burner. But there's our closet. I've got most of the homeschool stuff kind of set up. I gotta redo the calendar for June. But you can see this room is the one that's been, see there's my box of pictures I gotta hang on the wall. I got my oil set up, so you know that's important. But yeah, so that is, come on Raiden, that is our little new home that we have. So welcome to our new home. Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I did a video clip, and I did promise I would get one of Chad talking about traditions and his first day of work. He's actually been at work over a week now. It's been a while. I meant to post almost a week ago, and it's just been insane and crazy, and my traditions had to get rescheduled because when I went to go, my background check was not done processing, so I had to wait for it to finish processing, and then they sent me an email giving me my rescheduled date, which is actually in 2 days. So I'll probably wait until after I get my traditions and start, and then me and Chad can both sit down and talk about our traditions days and working for Disney and how much we love it. I will say, like, my mom just absolutely does not believe me that we can get to and from Disney without being on any toll roads. And honestly, if you know, I kind of already knew the ways around toll roads just from going to Disney so much myself. But I mean, if you avoid 429 and I-4 and don't take those roads, you pretty much won't have any toll roads. So yeah, like from where we live, we're south of Disney, so we just take 27 all the way up and get on 192. Yeah, if you move and relocate and you're south of Disney. Even if you're north of Disney, 27 is a great road. Like if you're coming from north and you're on I-10 and you get on I-75, which is kind of a main road that takes you to the Florida Turnpike. If you don't take the Florida Turnpike, there's exit 329 just before it. And if you get off that, that's Highway 44, and it ends up turning into 27. And that'll take you straight to Disney without any toll roads. And you'll go through Winter Garden and Claremont and all those towns. So we already started looking yesterday at apartments that we like. Excuse the baby. That are closer to Disney, because the drive is starting to get to us already, and we've only been here 2 weeks. It takes us an hour and 10 minutes to get to Disney, and we have to make that drive every day. That's a lot of gas. And of course it's more expensive to live closer to Disney, but when you're spending $100 a week in gas with cheaper rent, it kind of balances out. So yeah, so we're looking into that too. So hey. So I'm gonna just kind of end this for this week's video, and my traditions is in 2 days. So one day next week after, or well, this week I guess technically now, because today's Sunday, we'll get my schedule, and I might work a day or two to get the hang of working, and me and Chad will both sit down and talk about our traditions days and working and what we can share, because it's very limited about what we can and can't share. But if you're interested in ever becoming a cast member, that might be something you'd enjoy. Or if you're just a Disney fanatic and love all the background stories, that'll be fun. So enjoy this journey with us as we, as a family, just have this adventure of a lifetime. Bye.